Welcome to my channel. I am Sangeeta Jain from Placement Dur Academy. In this tutorial, we will go over the essential components of the Excel interface, including the Quick Access Toolbar, that is QAT, tabs, ribbon, formula bar, rows, columns, name box, cell, and status bar. By understanding these basic components of Excel, you will be able to navigate through the interface more efficiently and work with data more effectively. So friends, let us start the tutorial. At the top left corner of the Excel window, you will find the Quick Access Toolbar, QAT. The QAT contains the most frequently used commands like save, undo, redo. You can easily customize the QAT by adding or removing the tools you use the most by clicking on the required command, like this. You can add more commands by clicking on More Commands, selecting the required command, and adding it to the Quick Access toolbar. The QAT allows quick access to the commands you need without navigating through the tabs on the ribbon. Below the Quick Access toolbar, you will find different tabs such as Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, and View. Below the tabs, there is a toolbar called the ribbon, which contains all the main tools and options you need for working in Excel. When you click the Home tab, the ribbon displays tools grouped under sections like Clipboard, Font and Alignment. When you click the Insert tab, the ribbon updates to show tools for adding tables, images, and charts. In short, clicking on a tab switches the ribbon to display the tool specific to that category. Below the ribbon is the formula bar. You can type text, numbers, or formulas directly into the formula bar for the selected cell. Now, friends, let us discuss rows in Excel. Rows in Excel are the horizontal lines in a worksheet. Each row is identified by a number on the left side of the sheet, starting from 1. Now, we will discuss how to work with rows in Excel. First, we will learn how to select rows. Click on a row number to select the entire row. Use Shift plus click to select multiple consecutive rows. And use Control key plus click to select non-consecutive rows. Now, we will learn how to insert a row. Right-click on a row number and select Insert to add a new row above. You can insert a row using the shortcut Control plus Shift key and then press the plus sign. Let us learn how to delete a row. Right-click the row number and click Delete. Now we will learn how to adjust the height of a row. Hover over the line between two row numbers until the cursor changes to a double-headed arrow and then drag to adjust the height. To adjust the height of multiple rows, select the rows and drag to adjust the height. Let us now learn how to hide and unhide a row. First, select the row you want to hide, right-click on the row, and click Hide. In order to unhide the row, select the rows around the hidden row, right-click, and choose Unhide. We will now learn how to freeze the top row of an Excel spreadsheet. This is especially useful when you have a large dataset and you want to keep the header row visible as you scroll down. There are two methods to freeze the top row of a sheet. In the first method, select the first row, go to the View tab, click on Freeze Panes, and from the drop-down menu, select Freeze Top Row. In the second method, select the row below the top row, go to the View tab, click on Freeze Panes, and from the drop-down menu, select Freeze Panes. Friends, let us move on to the next feature, which is sorting rows in Excel sheet. Sorting rows helps you organize data in a logical order, either in ascending, smallest to largest, or descending, largest to smallest, order. For example, if you want to sort data by name alphabetically, select any cell in the Name column, go to the Data tab, and click on Sort. Then, choose the appropriate option you want. Now, we will learn about the filtering option for rows. Filtering in Excel allows you to hide unnecessary rows and focus on the information that matters most. Click anywhere inside the data range. Excel will automatically detect the range if the data has headers. Click on the Data tab at the top of Excel. In the Sort and Filter group, click on Filter. This will add drop-down arrows to each column header. Now you can apply a filter to the name column to show specific names from the list. You can apply a filter to any column like this. Let us move on to learning about the columns in an Excel sheet. Each column in Excel is labeled with a letter A, B, C, etc. To select an entire column, simply click on the letter of the column you want to select. For example, click A to select the whole column A, click B to select the whole column B, and so on. For selecting multiple adjacent columns, click on the letter of the first column you want to select. Then, hold down the Shift key on your keyboard and click on the letter of the last column you want to select. All the columns in between will be selected as well. For selecting multiple non-adjacent columns, click on the letter of the first column you want to select. Then, hold down the Control key and click on the letters of additional columns you want to select. You can select multiple columns this way, even if they are not next to each other. If you want to select all columns in the worksheet, click on the small box at the top left corner of the worksheet where the row numbers and column letters meet. It is intersection of row numbers and column letters often called Select All button. This will select the entire worksheet, all rows and columns. Let us learn how to insert a new column. Right-click on the letter label of the column where you want to insert a new column. For example, right-click on B to insert a column between columns A and B. Select Insert from the context menu. A new column will be inserted to the left of the selected column. If you need to insert more than one column, highlight the same number of columns you want to insert, for example, selecting 3 column labels. Right-click and choose Insert. Excel will insert the same number of columns you selected. Let us learn how to resize a column. Hover your mouse pointer over the boundary of the column letter. When the cursor changes to a double-headed arrow, click and drag to resize the column. If you want to adjust the column width to fit the longest data in that column, double-click on the boundary between 2 column labels to automatically adjust the column width. Now friends, we will learn how to delete a column. Right-click on the column letter of the column you want to delete, choose Delete from the context menu, and the selected column will be removed from the sheet. Now we will learn how to format a column. We will learn this step by step. Example, you have a column of numbers and want to format them as currency. Select the cells containing numbers. Right-click and choose Format Cells. In the Format Cells dialog, choose the currency category and choose the currency symbol. Example, we are selecting currency Indian rupees and then click OK. If you prefer, you can quickly format the numbers as currency by using the accounting number format from the ribbon, like this. If you have decimal values that represent percentages and want to format them as percentages, select the cells containing the decimal values. Right-click and choose Format Cells. In the Format Cells dialog, select the percentage category. Set decimal places to 1, then click OK. Now, we will learn how to format the dates in a column. Select the cells containing the dates. Right-click and choose Format Cells. In the Format Cells dialog, select the date category. In the Type section, choose the desired format, then click OK. Friends, we will learn how to freeze columns in Excel. Freezing columns in Excel allows you to keep certain columns visible while you scroll through the rest of your data. If you want to freeze the first column, go to the View tab in the Excel ribbon at the top of your screen and click on the Freeze Panes option. From the drop-down menu, choose Freeze First Column. Now, the first column will remain visible as you scroll to the right. Suppose you want to freeze column B. You need to select column C, then go to the View tab, click on Freeze Panes, and select Freeze Panes from the drop-down menu. Now, when you scroll to the right, column A and column B will remain visible. Let us learn how to freeze both a row and a column together in Excel. Select the cell that is below the row you want to freeze and to the right of the column you want to freeze. For example, if you want to freeze the first row and the first column, you would select cell B2. Go to the View tab in the ribbon. In the window group, click on Freeze Panes, choose Freeze Panes from the drop-down menu. This will freeze both the row above and the column to the left of the selected cell. Today, we have covered some awesome Excel features. In the next tutorial, we will explore even more amazing tips to help you master Excel. Thanks you so much for watching. See you in the next video.